Expansion's fun, it's nice to have a new meta. Sorry, you can see my brain's a bit foggy. Playing the wrong cards. Playing the wrong cards I had in my head. You're going to play a Knife Juggler on that turn, and I throw out an Equality. Brilliant. The expansion's a load of fun, really enjoying it. It's good to have a new meta game on ladder as well, seeing a few cards, new few decks, and different things happening. Still have Face Hunter, which has been enabled. Bit of an enabler in terms of that nasty quick shot as well, but you know, there's new stuff, it's good. And the fights are fun, it's always good to see new fights as well. Nice to do a bit of PvE. I guess it's PvE, player versus entity, if we're going sort of all a...
Job's done.
I can't really necessarily blame me playing wrong cards or making wrong plays on being a bit fuzzy in the head, because I do that anyway. So we've still got a Knife Juggler, Knife Juggler into Shielded. I may even just go straight up Shielded, because that will give us a nice bit of board control when it... And it means that I can trade that next turn as well. You think the expansion's fun, not convinced the meta will change much. Dragons are slow and awkward. Yes. Now, I think the annoying thing with dragons is that you have bits of ramp put in different bits of different decks, if that makes sense. So, really, you couldn't put, you know, I think with dragons, you don't have quite enough stuff in other decks that helps you ramp them out. So a lot of the dragon mechanics are, if you've traded minions, then spells cost less. And then you've got a couple of cards that benefit from additional stats or damage if dragons are in hand. And then finally, you've got Thaurissan you can drop in any deck to help ramp things out sooner. You've got, of course, Dragon Paladin with the Dragon Consort. So Paladins get a very powerful tool when it comes to ramping out dragons quicker. Pardon me. And then finally you've got all of, you know, it's like if you put Dragon Paladin in Druid, then that would be one class that could really use it, but then it would be too overstacked in favour of Druid. So it's kind of, you've got a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other type problem. I don't really want this spells costing less. Kind of fighting for table control at this point in time, which isn't looking too bad, by the way. I'm quite enjoying that. A little bit of chip damage there. I could just go face, but some of that's going to get re-healed. I'm going to see if Chromaggus is actually going to go for the heals, for the trades on the table. So dragons are a bit slow and awkward. Oh, but he has swipe, of course. Trade. We're going to see a little 2 heal restore there as well. I can just do this. Feels good to me. I still need to throw out this final card from hand, but this is looking a little bit more positive in terms of we've got the table broadly under control. I like my healing cards. If we get all these tanks down, we're quite golden, I think. Okay, this is where I'm going to go for a complete dump of cards, get all of those nasty things out of hand. Don't have 15 or less health, which is good. That's kind of a mid-range sort of damage sensibility check, making sure that we're not actually going to be having a 9-9 on the table, because that would be very awkward indeed. A Consecrate will do us some favours. Chromaggus says minions costing less, we kind of want to avoid. I quite like the thought of... Now, do I just want to get really aggressive and go for Consecrate? Yeah, let's do that. Because if you think about it, this Draconids, unless he's got a Dragon's Breath, which he has been using. Ah, good. Claw, +2/+2. Can I go for a control or face? Control. Cool. So we're making some progress. But bite, of course, unless the hero can't attack twice in one go, so that's good. Now we can lay on hands as well. Tyrion would let us potentially push forward for a win, otherwise we can play a tank and one another, or dump that. I'm going to go for a hand clear. But I've been stupid again and played a spell, haven't I? The Brood Affliction without removing that. If I could offer you one tip that you've seen me fail on time and time again, whenever your opponent casts a spell, just kill the Dragonkins before you play spells. It'll make you so much happier at this point. Okay, what do we have? Well, Chromaggus is going to be drawing cards, but I can actually threaten a victory pretty much on the next turn. So I'm going to go for an aggressive Tyrion play. Oh, double Dragon Consort. Probably a Dragon Ramp. Oof, okay. Does he have a lethal next turn? Yes. You can remove that. So what is my play? This is going to get buffed as well. I can't really quite win. Let's get rid of that, which means that we can at least stack up for a bit more of a play.
I have no time for games.
Minion already attacked.
So I've gone for a little bit more of a conservative play there. I'm going to actually grab a nice little steal here, which could be quite good. Got my weapon up, I'm taking the damage, which is not great. So do I just keep controlling? Certainly an option.
Let none survive.
I can go for a steal. Let's see if I can mix something useful. That is actually absolutely ideal. Perfectly happy with that. I'm going to go into allowed hands, punch that away, safe in the knowledge that I can punch this out the way next turn because it's not going to help. The mechanic we have to be holding a dragon, says Canada, seems slow because you don't want to be holding 4 drops and up at the start of the game. Very true. Could not agree more. It was a little bit painful, that. Right, we've got 11. I can do... No, yes. I've got 11 on the table. Can I fish something out for a win here that's going to help? Not really. Okay, so tanks would be good because that's still pretty nasty. Let's get rid of the Brood Affliction just to be safe. And let's just get ourselves in a nice little lethal position. I think we might finally have it. I think we're close. Apart from those bites, but of course we get some of the driven off now, so that means that we're going to be able to do the damage that we need next turn.
Justice demands retribution.
Sometimes when you... Ah, there we go. I like it when they respond. I like it that in the adventure mode it's coded in. Brilliant. So, have our win, finally. So if you're live on Twitch, don't go away, we're going to be continuing with bosses. If you're on YouTube, please be tuning in, come join us sometime. Twitch.tv/FelcroftCast, you can see in the left column. We can always tweet on at FelcroftCasts when we're going to go live. Our schedule for streaming is in the bottom left. And do comment, like or subscribe, let us know what you thought was good, what wasn't so good. Apologies for my rambling, a little bit under the weather. Let's play more Hearthstone. Top left, you can see various links and goodness to all of our other Blackrock Mountains news, 2-minute deck guides, other playthroughs of other bosses. On the right, you can see a link to the Hearthstone Half Hour. On YouTube, we do try a daily Hearthstone show or so. You can see all of our other videos there, deck guides, arenas, and a lot more, as well as other games, Blizzard, Heroes of the Storm, and a whole bunch more besides. Thanks for tuning in. If you're live, don't go away. If you're on YouTube, hopefully see you sometime soon. Take it easy.